Hi, I'm Dan Harris. I'm a beekeeper. I'm a little interested today in swarm trap placement. For those of you that may have seen some of my earlier videos, I have a platform that I use during the summer for my grandchildren to play on, but it also doubles as a platform for placing swarm traps. And I've come to a bit of a curiosity about high placement for swarm trap. Here, if you look, I have four swarm traps. Four swarm traps. 1, 2, 3, 4. All within a few feet of one another. All right. In the last 2 years thus far, I've caught 15, let me make sure I'm telling you this right, 15 swarms in these two traps. It's some combination of these two traps, and this trap and this trap. I've only caught a total of 3, which is pretty amazing to me, because I can't understand what makes these so more desirable to the bees than the other two. And I took some compass headings on them this morning. This one faces east, northeast, and it actually has the most open exposure. We're in the edge of the tree line, but it would almost seem like this would do the best, but it doesn't. This and this both face exactly the same direction, southeast, but they face into the woods, which is a curiosity. And you can see we've got scout bees running today. Well, these aren't scout bees, actually. There's a swarm in this trap that I caught yesterday, and I'm getting ready to put some frames of foundation in there and feed them. And then this one faces back into the woods. As you see, the box configurations are the same. Last year they were all baited exactly the same. I used Swarm Commander in all of them. This year I'm mixing it between Swarm Commander and lemongrass oil. But thus far this year I've caught 3 swarms, and it's been in these 2 hives. The one yesterday, this particular hive has caught 2, or this particular position has caught 2. This particular position's caught 1. These 2 haven't caught any at all. It's curiosity to me. Why? What makes these different? When we start talking about swarm traps, would it be, if I removed these 2 completely, that the others are not so much less desirable, that maybe the bees would come to these others as secondaries? It's possible, I suppose, but I don't want to take that chance. Or is it that they're so undesirable, these 2 on the ends, that I would miss all of those other swarms as well? So I guess what I'd have to say here is I'm coming to you more with questions than answers, but a curiosity to be sure. And that's about all I really have to say. There's a lot of traffic in all of them, and that's another thing that's a curiosity to me too, is they all get a great amount of scouting activity. All 4 of them do. And I've even come home in the afternoon from being in the bee yards and walked over here to look, and there was so much entrance activity on all 4. I wondered if I hadn't caught a swarm in all 4 of them. And in every case that has not been the case, but they all are getting plenty of visits. So, you know, it's just a conundrum. I think conundrum might be the right word. It's a conundrum to me, why these 2 appear to be so favored. Not enough sample size to be statistically significant, but enough to pique my curiosity.